Truly incredible, eh? I know I forgot my my credible sunglasses on, but in fact there is no sun indoors right now, so yeah, I can't really use them. I know it's a part of the narrative that I always wear sunglasses apparently, but obviously I only do so when I'm out and about and there's sun. But hey, I don't think that matters in the grand scheme of things because, as you know, everybody knows all over the world, in fact, that the conglomerate of intelligence agencies and the states, predominantly the United States government, in collaboration with the British and Danish government, and all of them, many, many thousands of regurgitators from national media channels like DRDK, the national Danish radio station, and in the United States you have a whole plethora of so-called comedians and podcasters like Joe Rogan, Tim Dillon, Your Mum's House, and the list is much longer, regurgitating all of these narratives that are being created and broadcasted by the Central Intelligence Agency, aka the CIA, and NSA, communicating these fictitious narratives all over the globe in connection with this global social engineering and intelligence operation, aka the program, which I'm seemingly always talking about because yes, I'm Stephen Bell, I'm the person who they are running these 24/7, 365-day a year character assassination campaigns against, and these campaigns, these PSYOPS, which are being which have been amped up right now, are just going completely mental as far as I can gather. And keep in mind, I only know about 10% of all the things that are being said and going on supposedly about and against me, Stephen Bell, because as the program has been from day one, it's predominantly fiction being intertwined with pieces of reality, such as my name, my person, and some of my material things. And as I have found out just today, they are perpetuating all sorts of fantastical claims about my dad and me in a very strange and sexual nature. I don't have any idea what they are talking about. All I can understand is just complete outrageous nonsense. Generally speaking, that's always the case when it comes to the state arbiters and their fictitious and fabricated propaganda campaigns. But nevertheless, these are claims being conjured by the state and regurgitated by podcasters like Tim Dillon, Joe Rogan, and Your Mum's House, and the list goes on and on. Not to mention DR.dk, P3, the Danish radio station, literally running PSYOPs against me, Stephen Bell, every day to the public of Denmark. And I gather the same goes for the United Kingdom and the United States. But these are just the things that I know of, and I can only imagine what I can't even imagine, in fact, what kind of a level this has gone to. And since these attacks are just so fucking crazy, I must really be saying and doing something to invoke such a fierce and endless, never-ending response and retaliations against me for using my freedom of speech to point out facts that are true, like the fact that the program is a global social engineering and intelligence operation being conducted on a global basis. That is kind of what I have been saying from day one, and in light of these attacks against me, one can only conclude that I must be saying something that has a lot of merit. Otherwise, you wouldn't be attacked in the way I am now. I think it's safe to conclude that, one, they are trying to coerce my so-called dad to make some kind of false claims against me or something in those lines. I have no idea what they are trying to do, but I can only gather, since they are fabricating all sorts of outrageous and nonsensical claims that are not only just going against me, Stephen Bell, personally, but also going against him. I remember they have been doing this previously before, not only against my dad but also my mum, and these are coercions attempts to try and force people to do something that they are not otherwise inclined to do. I don't know, as I say, what they're trying to achieve, but this is fairly obvious. And it's very easy to see that they are running character assassination campaigns against me. So they want other people not to take what I say seriously, and they want other people to believe all of these outrageous stories that are being perpetuated over the programs, propaganda channels, and everywhere else. While in reality, they have been labeling me guilty for sex crimes since the inception of the program, but I have sent so many FOIA requests, and I have received so many answers, and I have on documentation that I have never even been known for such crimes by the Danish authorities in any of the 14 police districts there are here in this country. So their false claims of serious sexual crimes that I have supposedly committed have proven to be false again and again. And so now they're going on to other things which they don't have to prosecute me for. Keep in mind that they're not accusing, as far as I can gather, of me of anything illegal. They're just making all sorts of extremely perverted and bizarre claims, and that's with the intent to character assassinate me. And obviously they are running these kind of campaigns because they can't get to me, because obviously I haven't done anything wrong. If you compare the kind of retaliations that they are conducting against me for simply using free speech and pointing out facts over fiction, if I really had done something of the slightest that they could prosecute me for, you can rest assured that they would come after me with everything that they got. But this is not happening for more than a decade, and it's continuing to be, as I have said from day one. I'm literally being used as the boogeyman pretext for a global social engineering and intelligence operation. And if I didn't live in Denmark, which is a member of the European Convention on Human Rights, the United States would most definitely have me extradited on some bullshit charge. But since since we are within the European Union and Human Rights Convention is applicable here, they can't extradite me for having done nothing wrong. Needless to say, I shouldn't go travelling outside of the European Union, because I would most likely end up in Guantanamo Bay and be subjected to extraordinary rendition and torture, so that they could try and do as they have done to so many other people, I mean the American government and the CIA, and torturing people to make false confessions, as has been seen time and time and again in Guantanamo Bay and other places like Abu Ghraib and the stuff like that, where the United States government and the CIA in particular have developed all sorts of torture programs just for the simple process of keeping a war on terror going for as long as they can. So this is the same kind of principles that they're using here. I'm supposedly the boogeyman, and I haven't done anything wrong, but yet I'm being attacked never-endingly, and they're not coming after me legally speaking. They're running PSYOPS and propaganda campaigns against me and my supposed family, which I have no relation to and haven't had that since they sold me out to the program.